It's a Billy boy. Yeah, it's a Billy boy. Yeah. So not to be dorky, but to quote Sally Owens, magic is more than spells and potions. And when we are living in an environment where we have to hide our witchcraft, that phrase is perfectly worded. Magic ends up becoming very internal when we are in a space, in a place that we can't just be open and have an altar or be able to have candles and do rituals or ceremony for the moon or the sun or whatever it is that is your witchcraft or whatever it is that you wish your witchcraft could be. So how do we then do that? We have to be able to look at witchcraft from the aspect of an energy sense and how we can incorporate that into our everyday normal behaviors. So witchcraft is not one thing. It is and can be tied into every single thing that you do. The way that you stir your coffee in the morning, as you, in your mind, focus and bring words to it, can be an incantation. It can be a spell that you are weaving for your day, whether it be thinking of a protection spell, and then as you drink it, you recognize that that is the act that is bringing the spell into reality. It can be anything from the food that you're cooking, focusing on the nutrients and the healthiness that this food is going to bring. That kitchen witchery is an aspect of witchcraft. So those are two things that are very simple and mundane daily activities that we do that become witchy when we focus, when we bring those intentions on witchcraft into the activity that we are doing. So witchcraft is a lot to do with intention, energy awareness, and how we bring that intention and that energy into our activities, right? The cleaning of the house. I could focus on energy rebalancing of sending all of the ick of yesterday out of the house as I'm sweeping, right? That very basic activity of classic age-old broom work, of sweeping away the negativity and clearing the space anew. So dusting away all the ick. Cleaning the windows. I can put sigils and symbols into the window with the window cleaner, the vinegar or whatever it is, and then wipe them in, and then only I know they're there because it becomes invisible. One of the big things for me when I was doing spell work in a place where I couldn't do it myself was simply taking 5-10 minutes, looking out a window and having an awareness of the energy and the phase of the moon. Closing my eyes, setting my intentions, and exhaling what it is that I'm feeling, what it is my goal, out into my breath. And knowing that through that window, the open window, knowing that my breath is the candle work, is the sigils, is the incense smoke that is going up. That through my breath, I'm sending that out into the universe and I'm allowing myself to connect with the night, the moon, and my magic. Because magic is self, right? So we don't always have to do all of these different things. We don't need to have the tools. And for me, having the ability to understand the movement of energy really came into me during this space of time, because I had no other option other than to use my energy as my spell work. If you do any kind of a dance or you do yoga or any other form of art, meditation, you can feel things in your body and the way that you hold it. The same thing is true to our emotions. The same thing is true to our thought process and how our thoughts become patterns. And the magic of self-care, the magic of being able to see these things in our body and the way that we react to them is a magic all up to ourselves on how we can work on improving who we are into the kind of person that we want to be. So beginning to have a meditation every day becomes key to understanding our own emotions, putting language to our body emotions, putting language to our thoughts that are tied into our emotions so that we could explain things. Being able to be honest with myself and understand how my experiences of my life, how my goals in my life, how I'm feeling moment to moment, how all of those things play into my experience, my lived experience, and how those things play into my witchcraft. Everything that we do becomes part of our daily story and becomes part of our lived experience. And all of these things become tools for us to use in our witchcraft, in our energy understanding, and the way that we weave magic through energy. How we learn to take a spell, form the spell, do the spell, and then release it, right? It all has to do with that energy. And if you're in a space in your life where you can't do the physical activities of witchcraft, lighting the candles, the incense, drawing the circles, getting the different tools, the altars, if you are in a place where you can't do that, these are moments for you to go into understanding how to do that same work, but through your energy, through breath work, through thought magic, through learning how to bring that magic into your activities, into your daily movements, cleaning the house, going for a walk, walking dogs, and then finding moments where I know that I can hide something. So if I go out in the woods and I know that I have 5 minutes, I can draw a sigil into the dirt and put it into that soil and leave it there, right? I can cover it up then and not ever let anybody else see it, but I know it's there. I know that I just made that magic and I'm leaving it there for it to become what it is, you know? Magic is what you make of it. There are no right or wrong ways in it. There is only what is right for you in that moment and how you connect with it, how you understand it, and how it makes sense in your life. If we allow ourselves to just be what it is that we need to be for ourselves in that moment, then your magic becomes powerful. It becomes exactly what you need it to be in the given moment. And then carrying that into your life, into places where you no longer need to hide it, that magic now becomes very intricate into everything that you do that seems magical and sometimes seems non-magical. It becomes your lived experience. So hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any questions or things you want me to kind of go into that is more precise, by all means, add those in the comments below, or share any thoughts or sharing that you might want to share for other people on how maybe you figured out ways to have magic in your life when it couldn't be seen. I'd love to hear them. So yeah, so hopefully you're having a beautiful day or night wherever you are, and happy witching.